When the first light of dawn stretches across the horizon, painting the tranquil ocean in hues of soft gold, it whispers a promise of new beginnings. It's a moment of profound peace, where the gentle rhythm of the waves seems to sync with the very heartbeat of creation, reminding us of a quiet, constant presence that watches over the world. This is the moment before the world fully awakens, a sacred space where stillness speaks volumes and the air is filled with unspoken hope. In this serene tableau, the vastness of the sea meets the endless expanse of the sky, creating a canvas of breathtaking beauty that invites introspection and a turning of the heart toward the divine. It is here, in the quiet solitude of morning, that we can feel closest to the Creator, enveloped in a peace that surpasses all understanding. There are seasons in life when we find ourselves shrouded in shadow, sitting alone as the weight of the world presses down upon us. In these moments of discouragement, it can feel as though we are lost in an endless twilight, our heads bowed, unable to see the path forward. The silence is heavy, filled not with peace, but with the deafening sound of our own despair. Yet even in this profound darkness, we are not truly alone. A subtle shift begins, a gentle turning of the scene from earthly sorrow to heavenly hope. The view transitions, rising above the solitary figure to reveal majestic, billowing clouds. Suddenly, divine rays of light pierce through the grey expanse, cascading downwards like a celestial waterfall, heralding a message of imminent rescue and redemption. This is the first glimmer of grace, the promise that even when we feel forgotten, heaven is bending low to reach us. The light itself is a character in this story, actively seeking out the darkness to dispel it. As this heavenly light descends, it illuminates symbols of a new journey, a path out of the desolate place we found ourselves in. An old, weathered wooden door, long shut and forgotten, begins to creak open. It moves slowly, deliberately, as if being pushed by an unseen, gentle hand. Through the widening gap, a brilliant, warm light pours forth, beckoning us to step out of the shadows and into a future filled with promise. The scene then shifts to a secluded forest path, a trail that was once obscured and treacherous. Now each step forward is marked by a footprint that glows with a soft, ethereal light, guiding the way through the wilderness. This is the path of faith, a journey we do not walk alone. Each illuminated step is a reassurance, a sign that we are being led by a divine guide who knows the way through our deepest struggles and will not let us falter. It is a visual representation of the scripture that promises a lamp for our feet and a light for our path. The transformation culminates in a deeply personal and intimate act of surrender. We see a close-up of hands, once clenched into tight fists of anger, frustration, and despair, slowly unfurling. The fingers uncurl, releasing the tension and the burdens they have been holding onto so tightly. The palms turn upward, opening in a posture of prayer and supplication, ready to receive the grace that has been so freely offered. This simple, powerful gesture signifies a profound inner shift from resistance to acceptance, from self-reliance to divine dependence. Following this act of surrender, the screen is filled with a rapid succession of breathtaking natural scenes. We are shown lush, vibrant forests teeming with life, serene waterfalls cascading into crystal-clear pools, and majestic sun-drenched mountains standing resolute against the sky. Each image is a testament to the Creator's magnificent artistry and power, a reminder of the beauty and order that exists in the world, even when our own lives feel chaotic. As the video draws to a close, we return to the silhouette we first saw in despair. But the posture is no longer one of defeat. The figure, now standing against a backdrop of powerful, all-encompassing divine light, raises their hands high in an act of worship and adoration. This is the climax of the journey, the arrival at a place of complete and utter faith. The darkness has been vanquished, replaced by a radiant light that not only illuminates but also transforms. It is a powerful declaration that even from the depths of sorrow, a journey toward faith can lead to a mountaintop of worship, where we are renewed, restored, and brought into an unbreakable communion with the divine. Here, in the presence of overwhelming light and love, the soul finds its true home and its ultimate purpose, to glorify the one who called it out of darkness and into his marvelous light. In the heart of the mountains, a tempest brews, not of water and wind, but of the soul. Dark, heavy clouds gather with a silent, foreboding intensity, mirroring the turmoil that rages within. They churn and swirl over the jagged peaks, a dramatic and powerful display of an inner conflict reaching its breaking point. Each shadow that creeps across the valley floor is a doubt, each distant rumble of thunder, a fear given voice. The air grows thick with unspoken sorrows and unresolved battles, a heavy blanket of despair threatening to suffocate all light. This is the storm before the calm, the moment of ultimate darkness that precedes the dawn. The landscape holds its breath, waiting for the inevitable release, for the clash of elements that will either shatter the spirit or forge it anew in the crucible of its own making. Upon the precipice of a windswept cliff, a lone figure stands, a stark silhouette against the tumultuous sky. There is no fear in this stance, no cowering from the impending storm. Instead, there is a profound and peaceful resolve. The figure looks up, not in defiance, but in acceptance, welcoming the deluge as a long-awaited release. As the first drops of rain begin to fall, they are not a sign of sorrow, but of cleansing. The gentle rain descends upon the parched, thirsty earth, each droplet a balm on wounded ground. It washes over cracked soil and withering plants, bringing with it the promise of renewal and life. In the quiet solitude, this rain represents a washing away of past pains, a purification of a spirit weary from its fight. Beneath the surface, a single dormant seed, long buried in the dry earth, stirs. In a fleeting time-lapse, we witness a miracle of resilience as it cracks open and a tender sprout pushes its way upward, reaching for a life it has only just begun to sense. Suddenly, with a breathtaking and theatrical flourish, the heavy storm clouds begin to part. It is as if a celestial hand has swept them aside, tearing open the fabric of the sky to reveal the brilliant golden sunlight that was hidden beyond. The light breaks through in powerful radiant beams, a divine illumination that banishes the shadows and bathes the entire mountain landscape in a warm, ethereal glow. The camera gracefully pans across the transformed scene, revealing peaks that are no longer menacing but majestic, valleys no longer filled with darkness but with vibrant life. The world is reborn, washed clean and gleaming in the aftermath of the storm. Every rock, every tree, every blade of grass is touched by this glorious light, shimmering with a newfound vitality. The air is crisp and clear, filled with the scent of rain-soaked earth and the promise of a new day. The final shot draws in close, focusing on the face of the silhouetted figure, now turned fully towards the light. The features are soft, etched not with the struggle of the past storm, but with the serenity of its conclusion. A single tear, crystalline and pure, escapes from a closed eye and traces a path down the cheek. It is not a tear of sadness, but one of profound peace and silent gratitude. It is an acknowledgement of the journey, a symbol of the beauty found in surrender and the strength discovered in vulnerability. The light catches the tear, making it sparkle like a diamond, a final poignant testament to the cleansing power of the storm and the enduring hope that always follows, shining brightly in the quiet aftermath. The gentle hum of the cosmos breathes life into the dawn, painting the horizon in hues of amber and gold. Across the vast, tranquil expanse of the ocean, a celestial light pierces through the morning clouds, its rays descending like a divine touch upon the still waters, heralding the arrival of a new day and a profound awakening. This is the moment of Genesis, where darkness yields to light and the soul prepares to embark on its sacred journey. It is a visual symphony of hope, a silent promise whispered on the morning breeze, inviting the spirit to step into the brilliance of what is to come, to witness the unfolding of a story written in light and shadow. From the deep umbral quiet of a dense forest, a figure emerges, a slender silhouette stepping forth from the lingering shadows of doubt and into the radiant embrace of a sun-drenched meadow. This transition is not merely a change of scenery, but a powerful metaphor for the soul's emergence into faith. The darkness of the woods represents a past shrouded in uncertainty, while the brilliantly lit field symbolizes the clarity and warmth that belief brings. Each step is deliberate, a pilgrimage from a life of concealment into one of open-hearted revelation. The tall grasses sway gently as if in welcome, and the air is filled with the sweet fragrance of blossoms, a sensory affirmation of this new, vibrant reality. The scene shifts to the edge of the world, where the ocean meets the land. Gentle waves, rhythmic and constant, wash over the shore, erasing the footprints left in the soft, wet sand. This act of nature is a profound symbol of cleansing, a baptismal washing away of past transgressions and regrets. With each receding wave, the slate is wiped clean, offering a pure, unblemished path forward. It signifies a new beginning, a release from the burdens of yesterday, allowing the spirit to be reborn, unchained and free. The sound of the surf is a soothing lullaby, a mantra of forgiveness and renewal that echoes the internal transformation taking place. In the field, teeming with wildflowers, a riot of color and life, the silhouetted figure kneels. Their head is bowed low, not in defeat, but in deep, humble reverence. It is a posture of surrender, an acknowledgement of a power far greater than oneself. Surrounded by the simple, unadorned beauty of creation, the believer finds a sacred space for introspection and connection. This quiet moment of prayer is an intimate conversation with the divine, a silent offering of the heart. The stillness of the figure contrasts with the gentle dance of the flowers in the breeze, creating a poignant tableau of devotion and peace, where the soul finds its anchor in humility. The journey culminates on a majestic mountain peak, where the world unfolds below in a breathtaking panorama. The figure now stands tall, arms outstretched in a gesture of ultimate surrender and worship. The camera circles them, capturing the raw power and uninhibited freedom of this climactic moment. It is an act of pure, unadulterated praise, a declaration of faith shouted into the vast emptiness, which answers back with the echo of the wind. Here, at the summit, closer to the heavens, the believer is fully alive, their entire being consumed by a spiritual fire that illuminates them from within, a beacon of devotion against the expansive sky. In a final, intimate close-up, the silhouette's face turns upward towards the heavens. An expression of pure, unadulterated joy and profound emotional release is visible even in shadow, a testament to the cathartic power of their spiritual journey. It is a look of utter peace, of a soul that has found its home. The camera then begins a slow, deliberate pullback, revealing the figure as a tiny, solitary form embraced by the immense, light-filled landscape. They are a small part of a grand, beautiful design, yet they are complete, held securely in the vast, loving embrace of the world, finally at one with the light that guided them.